is Tom Jones with my favorite radio personality, Jimmy Deal.
All right. Well, welcome to Celebrity Spotlight. My special guest is Moore. I'm here with Tom Payton, my co-host. Moore, how you doing? Great to have you on the show once again.
Hey. It's so good to be back. Thank you.
Moore, I'm here with Tom Payton, so great to have you with us again, of course. And you got you're like one of the busiest people I know. You have so much going on.
Goodness
right?
gracious,
I know you have
no idea. So much has happened since last time I was with you, and there's so many good things to share and talk about. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun show.
Absolutely. Now I know you have.
How long you got?
We've got a little while. So sure. I know you have a show coming up in February, right? That's coming up, and I know you have a Hanukkah show too. Are you still going to be doing that on the 19th?
Yes. So the Hanukkah, Christmas, all the holidays we cover on the Valentine's. Then we have So yes, the Hanukkah is happening. The Valentine is very, very exciting because that's at the Landmark Theater in Port Washington, and that's like a really nice house. That's one of the really, really nice theaters on the island. So excited about that. It's like a 400 seater.
Wow.
Getting up there, working it.
That's great.
So that's a
great.
nice
I've been to the Landmark. That's a great theater. It really is.
It's beautiful. I sang there for their tea time, and then they loved me. They were like, so the tea time is, just with tracks and stuff. So, but this one's going to be with a full band. The Dolly and Divas. I think last time I was on your show, it was only the Olivia.
Right.
Now it's the double header, so to speak. I didn't even think somebody got me there.
Oh wow!
So so you get the first half is all the Dolly and Divas. So it'll be a Dolly song. There'll be a Carrie Underwood song, then another Dolly song, then a Reba song, then a Dolly song. I'll even stick a Taylor Swift country in there.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and then there's an intermission, and then I get to do all the fun costumes, if you know what I mean. The fun costumes, the wigs, and all that. I change, and then I take an intermission. Then we do the Olivia, which we know and love, which is all her 70s country hits into the 80s, Xanadu, Physical, and then the end is all the Grease stuff. So, but yeah, there's a lot coming up for 2026. I'm booking all the way into October.
Wow.
And a lot of new collaborations, a lot of new exciting stuff. And I have some news that I'm sharing on the air with everybody for the first time. I'm going back to writing songs.
Oh.
I haven't written in a long time, and I just reconnected with my old writing buddies, Hugh Collicott and Jimmy Santis, and they're amazing. So expect some new original songs, because I know I've been focusing a lot on my theater shows, my cover shows, and all my regular my gigging. But I'm going back also, in addition to writing some new songs, original songs. I'm excited about that, and they're amazing. Jimmy and Hugh are amazing. They do a lot of songs for TV and things like that. Wow. They're the ones that I wrote Lullaby with, and Twilight. I wrote those two.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, so that's exciting. I've been waiting to share that with you. So that's cool.
Great. And you do all types of music, right? I mean, you do everything from country to pop, right? You like all types of music?
It's like loungy pop. Yeah, when I sing, me, I'll cover anything and everything. I'll sing anything from like rock to disco, country to pop, and then I'll pop in a Latin song here, and then a classical crossover there, and then a song in Hebrew here, and a song in Spanish here, and a song in Italian here. You know me.
That's great.
It's great, but I'm exhausted.
Sure.
My brain won't stop. So, and, lots of new collaborations.
Tom, I know Tom has some questions for you, Moore.
Sure, Moore. I wanted to ask you first about the Hanukkah show. Now that's coming up on December 19th. Is that right?
Yes, and being that I have Jewish roots and stuff, I'm excited to do some gigs. I've been also doing a lot more gigs for the community not
Mhm.
just, the night shows in the
Right.
bars and the restaurants and the pubs and the taverns and the theaters. This one is in the Jewish Community Center in the JCC, and so that's like special to me. I've been doing a lot of those, and also I've been adding a lot of nursing home gigs, like middle of the day gigs, and making, so that's really, really cool. I'm very, very much looking forward to that one. It's funny how each show, each gig is special in a different way, you know.
Mhm.
But that's music for you.
Sure. Sure.
And so
Absolutely.
that's exciting that I was able to connect with all, like, so, and then I have one in the Midway JCC, one in the Comac JCC. I have a bunch of them coming up in the middle of the day, but a lot of new collaborations. Actually, there's another surprise I have for you that's not even it's not even published yet, but I have another show just the day before my landmark, just before Valentine's Day. That's a
Mhm.
new collaboration for me. It's with one of the best Elvises on the island, Lamar Peters. I don't know if you know him, but so he
Oh,
does.
sure, I know Lamar.
You know Lamar?
Yeah, Jimmy
So,
knows him well.
Of course,
Yeah.
I know Lamar. Yeah.
and you know what? I've been so in love with Dolly and Olivia, and I've been neglecting my share a little bit, which is not nice. So Lamar kind of brought back my share, and he's asked me specifically. I've been asked to do the share again, so that's cool.
Mhm.
I'm gonna dig up those, the dark wig instead of all my blonde wigs. so
Cool.
I'm happy to. So that's gonna be a really, really cool show. That's gonna be in I think it's in Brooklyn, in the Baron B. Kell Knights of Columbus. So that's
Oh.
that's gonna be a fun one.
Wow, what part of Brooklyn is that? Do you know what part of Brooklyn that is?
Something Hedwig, head. I can't. He gave me the address. I
Yeah.
was supposed to write it down, but I had so much. You know what? It's all on my Facebook page.
Oh,
Well, that
Oh,
one is
cool. We'll
actually
check it
not
out.
yet on his Facebook page because, like I said, I'm airing it for you as a special.
mhm.
I'm announcing it on your
Nice.
show as one of the specials. But it will be
Okay.
on my Facebook page, like probably in the next couple of days. So remember, though, I have two different Facebook pages. This one is going to be on my More Hits, not on the Olivia and
Mhm.
Dolly. So you go to www.facebook.com/more hits, and that's where you'll find the information for that show. And then another amazing, which I'm very honored to have been introduced to Norman Wasserman from Friends Entertainment USA. So I have do you know about my March show in the Elmont Theater?
No, I didn't
Theatrical
see that. I didn't
Plaza?
see that.
Yeah, so the Theatrical Plaza in Elmont, that's also a super, super gorgeous, gorgeous venue. So that's with Friends Entertainment USA. That's a new collaboration as well that I'm very much looking forward to. And then in April,
Nice.
I'm going to be back at my beloved Lindenhurst Theater, Maine's Studio Theater of Long Island in Lindenhurst with Rick Grossman. We had such a great show there. It was sold out. So I'm excited to go back. You got to keep up with everything because like some of the shows are going to be, the Olivia, some of them are going to be the Dolly, some of them are going to be both, some of them are going to be the Cher.
Mhm.
You never know with me, you know that. Keep you on your toes.
That's right.
Laura's her own legends in concert. She does it all. She does everybody. And you do all the costumes. I mean, you're a fashion designer as well, right? I mean, there's so much that you do.
Yes, in my day, yeah. When I used to have my shoe company and stuff. But for Tom, because I know Tom is very, very into the art and the design side of
Mhm.
me.
Right.
I prepared in advance. I'm sure you saw it online, but just in case, my new obsession. Do you know what my new obsession? Let's see if Tom has been keeping up. My new obsession.
Well, I have to admit, I haven't. I'm sorry.
Art-wise is the painting on the vinyl records.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Have you
wow.
seen it?
Wow.
So this one is kind of like my new favorite because you know me, I like the form follows function concept in art.
Wow.
So here in this one, the label of the record is the womb, and the baby is
Beautiful.
just
Beautiful.
growing with music
hmm
flowing out of it. So that's my new obsession. Then I have for you the opposite. It's funny how my art and my music are like they both are so all over the place. So I started with a baby,
Right.
then I have
The skeleton.
Oh,
song.
wow.
So, but again, it's all connected with the grooves of the record itself,
That's
and there's
great.
music inside even the sockets of the eyes. There's like music.
That's great.
Oh, wow.
So there's always something that's it's not just like a pretty painting, it's something that has and then one of my sons of Dolly is who's gonna recognize her.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
There she
Taylor.
is.
Isn't she
Taylor
pretty?
Swift is on the scenes.
Yeah,
She's
that's
my
great.
pretty girl. She's my
Wow.
pretty girl. So that's my new obsession.
Wow.
My painting on records.
Nice.
I thought I'd bring it. I'll bring
Very
it
cool.
for you
That's
here.
beautiful. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, you do such beautiful work. You really do. And I
Wait,
know your kids
and
are such a big fan of yours.
yeah, and also my kids and my
Fur
Kitty
baby.
cat. Wow. Wow. Is that a
He's my
boy or a
boy.
girl? And what
This guy is a boy. He's my
Oh,
good
wow.
boy.
it's a
Well,
boy?
kind of my good boy. He's still
What's
my
his name?
heart. This is Lucky.
Oh, lucky.
That's Lucky. Wow. Wow.
Ooh, see how he's so sweet. He's
He's
like,
handsome. He's a
He's
handsome
can
boy.
you believe a cat is letting me do this?
He
Yeah,
loves
that's amazing.
So the show is called Celebrity Spotlight. So there
Right.
you go. You
As a
just had a
celebrity.
celebrity
That's right.
spotlight.
You got a celebrity on this. I should have brought Boots on here too, Tom, right? I mean, that would have
That's
been
right.
pretty
Yeah,
cool.
your cat. Boots, yeah.
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 But yeah, Boots is great. But she would have been all over the computer. She would want to get on air. That's why I can't bring her in here because
She's
she'd
a
be
celebrity,
standing on
too.
here right now. She is. She wants to be
I
on
know
in the
how it
worst
goes.
way.
They like to sit on the keyboard and they
Mhm.
like to,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I know you started as an Olivia Newton-John performer, right? Before you even did all the other acts, right?
Well, I started with like everything. But then whenever I would sing Olivia's songs, just I don't know, there was like some sort of magic, not no pun intended, or maybe it is intended, but some magic happened where like it just clicks a certain way. My voice, I guess, maybe with her voice, or like, and it just happened organically like that. And at the time, I only
Right.
knew a couple of her songs. Like I think I only knew Physical, Xanadu, and maybe Hopelessly Devoted. But then I was like, wow, these and people would comment. Like I would sing, you know me, I'll sing, I'm like a walking jukebox. Like I think I know by now 500 songs. Like when I go to a restaurant with my tracks, then
Right.
I can sing anything. So I'll be like, hey, who's your favorite singer? Is it Queen? Then I'll sing Queen. I'll sing Killer Queen. I'll sing Bohemian Rhapsody. Or if somebody wants ABBA from the 70s, I'll sing ABBA. If somebody wants Stevie Nicks, I'll be able to take song requests because I know so many. But whenever I would stop and just like randomly sing one of Olivia's songs, people would be, I mean, it's just different. Each song has its own different, but there's like a special connection, I guess, that happens when I sing her songs. And just people are like, and especially Jason, Jason is my musical muse and my I would say my mentor and stuff, like my musical partner in your life. But he was like, you should do this, you should do this. So, and then yeah, and it's been amazing over the last year since I started her, and then it's been building, and then I added the Dolly and stuff, but it's like the reactions have been increasingly like more amazing. I will say usually I'll get like one standing ovation, which is the most special thing is to get as an artist, as a singer. It's very special to receive a standing ovation. But literally in the last show that I did, which was at do you know my father's place in Roslyn?
I've heard of it. I've never been there,
Yeah,
but
it's a very
I have
iconic,
definitely heard of it.
historical, like amazing venue. A lot of big names came out of it. So one of my last shows was there, and I got 2 standing ovations. I couldn't believe it. As I was singing, it was like an out of body experience. I was singing Dolly's signature song, and that's like a huge song to attempt because well, I don't know if you know the story. It's a very fun story, actually. And I do tell a lot of stories during my show and make a lot of boob jokes and stuff. Now that I have Dolly, I'm
Mhm.
like, it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. So, but she wrote I'll Always Love You. She wrote it in the 70s. Immediately was a number one hit for quite a few weeks in a row. Then, when she did the movie Best Little Whorehouse in Texas,
Sure. Yeah.
that was in the 80s, then it hit number one again. And then in the 90s, when Whitney recorded it, then it really, it's, I think, like the best selling number one single ever, I think, was like something like crazy like that. And so between that song making it so big, and that's a huge shoes to fill, Whitney, to walk into Whitney's
Sure.
shoes, or into, Dolly's bra. It's a huge thing to fill. And I got a standing ovation for that one, and I almost started crying myself. It was amazing. It was very, very emotional.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
Did you know actually
Well,
that
I have.
Elvis wanted to record it? Elvis wanted to record "I'll Always Love You," and
Oh
Dolly,
yes, I did. I heard that. But
yeah,
yeah,
he
the
wanted like
colonel wouldn't
half
let it
how she
happen.
writes, and she was like, "No,
Yeah,
And then
because
when Whitney recorded it, she said she made so much money that she could buy Graceland with that money,
Wow.
oh,
and
I'm
she
sure.
built a
Yeah, I
whole,
mean,
yeah. So I love that story. I love
yeah, I mean,
telling
the
that
colonel
story.
wanted pretty much to own the rights to the writing and everything,
Sure.
and Dolly wasn't about to let that happen. But yeah, Elvis would
Exactly.
have did a great job with it, though. Absolutely. There's a guy watching right now that you really should get to know. His name is Angelo Capone. He is a Jerry Lewis tribute artist, and he's like the best I've ever seen. He's been on
Yeah.
the show. He's been on Celebrity Spotlight. Angelo is
Absolutely.
fantastic. I know he's watching right now. So you
Anthony?
guys got to hook up. Maybe you guys can do a show together or something because
Absolutely,
I
yes.
mean, he does such a great Jerry Lewis. He's the best I know, and you do so many great performances yourself. You'll be great together.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I absolutely love collaborating. I that's like the most fun. I love my gigs with my tracks because I have the freedom to sing anything I want. But there's no replacement to the connection that you have when you're performing with live musicians, with other musicians, and collaborating, and that's like. Actually, I want to do a little shout out, if I can, to my own band
Sure.
member, because like they're amazing, and
Right.
it took me a long time to find the right people. And Jerry, my drummer, he's like amazing, amazing. He teaches music, amazing guy. I hope he's watching too.
Mhm.
Hi, Jerry. And then Brian is my wild card. The guy plays piano and guitar, and he sings. So that's why I thought about it, because like we do such, now that I have Brian, we do such nice duets. We have, Islands in the Stream that Dolly and Kenny Rogers did. But
Sure.
but you know what's funny? There's so much
Right.
synergy between the two shows that's why I turned it into a double header, because for instance, Jolene is an Olivia Newton-John is a Dolly Parton song, and then Olivia covered it, and then they also did it as a duet. But also Islands in the Stream. Dolly Parton did it originally with Kenny Rogers, but then Olivia did it with Andy Gibb. So we do
Oh,
that.
right. Yeah.
We do You're the One That I Want from Greece. And we do Suddenly, which Olivia did with Cliff Richards. So it's like, so
Wow.
it's a great, yeah. Then I have Mark, my guitar player. That guy is a Broadway musician. Like he charts all this. It's amazing. And then
Wow.
Francis, my
Oh, does he
keyboard
really?
player. Francis Lee's like they're amazing. And Michael, my bass guy. Hi, my bandmates. Love you.
Wow. I mean, have you seen the new John Travolta Capital One commercial where he's doing Grease Lightning? Have you seen that yet?
No, but you know what? I don't. I only watch like Netflix or something. I don't think I don't get
Oh,
to
okay.
see
Yeah.
these commercials, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, he's doing a
But it's
commercial
amazing
where
that Greece.
he's back as Santa. He's a Santa Travolta, but he's doing a whole Grease Lightning scene where he's
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing, he's
Great.
singing Grease
Great.
Lightning from Greece.
that's what's
So
amazing
it's,
to
it's
me.
pretty
That's
interesting.
part of like there's so many reasons why I picked Olivia, and one of them it's like it's still Greece is such a phenomena. It's
It is.
it's such a cross generational. Even teenagers these days still know all the songs from Greece and stuff. It's amazing to me. It's so still so relevant. And actually, I don't know. Do you ever watch the show Fubar with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I haven't
So
seen
they
it.
just-
No.
They just had the second season finished like a few months ago, and I couldn't believe it. The second episode, there's like a huge scene where like they're dancing to "A Little More Love" by Olivia. I was like, oh my god, her music still lives on. And it's like still so current. It's amazing. And then Dolly, that woman don't stop. She just
Yeah.
keeps going. Like she was a little bit sick, I think a couple weeks ago, and then she was like,
Right.
I ain't got no time to be sick. I love her. I have a lady crush on her.
Yeah. Dolly's fantastic. Yeah, I've met her a couple
Both of
of
them.
times. She's a
Both my
great lady.
blondes. I love both my
Yeah.
blondes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jimmy,
she's a
we've
really
got
nice
a-
lady.
I'm sorry, Jim. We've got another listener who we actually had on the show the other night on Monday night.
Yeah,
That's-
Danny Stefanetti's out there. Hey, Danny. I just want to say hi
Hi,
to her.
Danny.
We got another
It's
celebrity
not
watching.
Danny Zuko though, right?
What's that?
No, it's not Danny Zuko, but we got Danny Stefanetti, and of course she was fantastic. We had her on just
night,
a Monday,
yeah.
actually Monday. We had her on.
I think the
And,
two of you.
of course,
would
she
be
just.
great. Yeah. With
Oh, the
don't
two
you
of
think
them.
so?
Yeah, absolutely.
I
She's got a
said,
brand new
"Come on,
record
you're
out,
ready
and it's
to on."
called Christmas in New York City. It's absolutely
that's
fabulous. What a great Christmas song. It's going to go on to be a classic, and I hope everybody goes out to download it on iTunes, and it's on all the downloading platforms. So Danny Stefanetti and Christmas in New York City, and she's watching you more,
Yes.
which is pretty awesome. So we got another celebrity out there.
That's right.
Aw, I love that. That's why I love your show. Bringing people together, just like music. Music brings people
Absolutely.
together.
It does, yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
I love
Absolutely.
it. I love it.
So yeah. I mean, so have you worked with other Elvises in the past? I know you worked with Lamar Peters.
Yes,
I know
actually,
Lamar.
you know,
He's
we are
great.
so fortunate on Long Island to have such very talented Elvises. One of them is Gene DiNapoli, and I will probably
Oh,
have
sure, I
a
know
show
Gene.
with him in May, but I can't. There's no specifics yet. But
Right.
Gene is spectacular. Actually, I think Lamar and Gene are doing a birthday, Elvis birthday bash or something together sometime soon.
Oh, are they really?
Don't
Oh,
you
that's
love
pretty
that?
cool. Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and there's
Gene is a
another
New York
Elvis that I've sang with. His name is Steve Mitchell. So it's like
Sure, Steve
this
Mitchell's-
gang of Elvises that and gang of like
Wow.
all of our Long Island people here. So it's nice. So sometimes I get to do my share with them, and sometimes my Olivia. So it's been fun being able to.
That's great.
Great.
And it's been getting like a lot of cool interest. Like I've had a feature on Long Island Press recently. Another shout out is Christy Hinko. I hope she's watching and listening because she did such a fabulous job writing a piece on me, with a full page article with like
Nice.
pictures and stuff. Yeah, on the Long Island Press, and then on Greater Long Island I was with like Brian Harmon. We have so much
Mhm.
talent on the island. It's not even funny. Not even funny.
Amazing.
So much.
Yeah, I mean, you always have so much
different
going
types of
on. You're
talent,
amazing.
too. What?
Absolutely. You always have so much going on. And you started, now you're from Israel, right? So how long have you actually been here performing in the United States? How many years already? I know it's been a long time.
Well, the thing is that I took a break, and then I can you believe it? I'm gonna say something, and I don't know if people are like, what? Nah, come on, yeah. But I used to and still do, but now I have it under control. But have the worst stage fright ever. So like it really held me back for a bunch
Wow.
of time. And again, I want to say thank you to my Jason that like I like one time I couldn't face the crowd. I was supposed to, and there wasn't even a lot of people, but I couldn't get on the stage. I was too terrified. But I got it now. I like, so I'm happy. Now I'm like, put me in, coach.
There you go. You're ready to go.
But
Yeah.
you know more that there are so many stars that have said the same thing.
Yeah.
You think of Roy Orbison. One of the reasons he wore those dark glasses was he
Who?
was afraid. Roy Orbison.
Roy
Remember?
Orbison.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that about him.
Yeah, he
I-
wore those dark glasses because he was afraid. And then, like David Blatt, who was Jay in The Americans, they will tell stories about upchucking before the show went on. They were so overwhelmed with stage fright, yet they were able to overcome that. And you did too. You're able to do that.
It
Yeah,
took
I mean,
it took
even
work.
even
It took
Elvis
work.
did. I mean,
Elvis, sure, they all
Elvis
did.
couldn't stand still
Elvis?
backstage. I mean,
I didn't know
he
that.
had a little stage
Well,
fright.
The
Yeah,
one I know, the
He-
most
he-
famous
he got
that I
over it.
know is Barbara Streisand is like
Yes.
known
Mhm.
known to have the biggest stage fright. She actually also avoided the stage for quite many years in and
Sure.
between that.
Sure.
Yeah, listen, it's not a joke
No.
to you know, like all my musicians and all the people, usually they have, you know, either an iPad with charts in front of them, things like that. For me, like I have a very big thing for me is to not rely on any charts or any lyrics in front of me. I never have a teleprompter in front of me or an iPad or an iPhone or anything, no sheets, no lyrics. Because like to me, I'm like, how am I gonna, to me the song is it's more than just a song. There's a story there, there's a message there. If I'm reading the words, how am I going to tell this story? How am I going to for me, like there's a lot of talented musicians and singers, you know, but to for me the one thing that takes it and makes it special is the connection that I want to create with the audience, with the crowd. Like the and I that it's more than just standing and just singing, you know, which is hard in and of itself and stuff. So like it's a scary thing, you know, you're standing like, what if you forget the words? What if you know, and then so it's you know, standing on stage in front of people and singing is not a small
Sure.
not a small thing. And I take it very seriously. So I guess that's why I was like, it's a but with enough work and working my voice and working my ingraining it into myself and to then now it's like now it's bursting out now, it's like
Sure.
seeping out. And I think that's why also in the last year so much more has happened for me musically, so many new collaborations, and people are just like reaching out to me now. Like another example and another beautiful shout out that I want to say is a great new band on the island, also very young project, only a year old, but they're amazing, is Simply Stapleton. And literally, they just reached out to me. You're going to die. It's going to be so funny. Literally, last week on a Friday, I get a message from Michael Berletta, their drummer. And he's like, hey, I know we never met. I know we never spoke. We've been friends on Facebook. But our regular singer is sick. Can you jump on stage with us tomorrow? We're going to be at Daisy's in Miller's Place. I'm like, I never listened to, although I sing a lot of country, I sing female country. I never heard a single, I think, Chris Stapleton song in my life. He's like, here's 20 songs that we need by tomorrow. Do what you can with them. And here's one duet. There's an amazing duet that I didn't even know because I sing a lot of Pink songs. I love Pink.
Right.
And I didn't know that she had to duet with Stapleton, and so I learned. I'm like, wow. A year ago, I couldn't even like step on stage, even if I rehearsed with people and this and that. Now, like, I jumped on the stage. They were like, wow, that was amazing, and they were amazing. So like, it's funny. I'm like, I can't believe I just did that. I jumped on a stage with people that I never met in my life before, music that I'm not even well versed in. You know, dude, let me tell you, if this was some 70s disco music, I would be like, hell yeah. but it worked and it was amazing. So like, I think just the energy has been just like flowing and building, and like I love it. I think it's there's again, short of my children and my fur babies, music. Hi, Mia. We have another celebrity summer guest. I know she looks exactly the same like her brother, but this is Mia, and that's short for Katia, which in Italian means my beloved, you still. Oh yes,
beautiful cat.
She's also very yummy.
Yeah,
that's great. He's
the hairballs.
Yeah, I love cats.
Cats are great animals. Best, but they let me.
Sure. What's great about you?
So we'll keep. Go ahead,
I'm sorry,
Tom.
What's great about you more is
go ahead, Tom. Go ahead.
There's such a realness about you, and when you're on stage, I'm sure audiences, and I can pick that up just by talking to you, but audiences can identify with that. You know, they can say, hey, look, she really loves what she does. It comes across, you can feel it. And that's you know, I'm a fan. Jimmy's a fan, and there are a lot of fans of yours because of your realness and your genuineness, and the fact that you love doing what you do, and you're so good at it. So that's what makes it so good and so exciting.
Tom, thank you. It means a lot to me.
Thank
It
you.
means a lot to me to hear that. Thank you for saying that. It like I said, there's so many talented singers.
Sure.
Me, what's special to me is, listen, I used to sing just for money or just for fun, my own fun. It has become so much more than that. It has
Right.
become so much more than that for me, because it's about what the music does for everybody else now at this point for me, and what the music is about. What is that story? Like, every song that has been written is something that has happened to each person that I think that ever lived, right?
Sure.
Whether it's a breakup, sad love song, whether it's, oh, we just fell in love. And it's like, I don't know. Call me, listen, I'll admit it. I'm a hopeless tree hugging hippie. I'll say that. It's fine. It's fine.
That's
And
great.
even my boys say, yeah, mommy's a little cuckoo, mommy's a little crazy, but like, it's who I am. And that's how I feel. And yes, I wear my heart on my sleeve. And yes, to me, the biggest part of music is the feeling, as the emotion, is just to sing it, to be there in the moment. And I think, yes, people sense that. And the more comfortable I get with it, the more it comes out, the more people feel it. And I have to say, the reactions in the last few shows have been, I mean, I've had people come up to me and cry, but listen, last time I sang, like I said, there were 2 standing ovations. Another show that I did. So when I sing the Bocelli, I'm used to, at this point, like, I know that a couple of people are going to cry, and I've seen grown men like embarrassingly like wipe their tears and stuff, but I've never seen like more than half the room crying. And like the president, that happened to be in one of the venues, and the president of the venue wanted to talk to me after the show. I couldn't get to her because I tried walking towards her, and a room full of people kept hugging me, and I almost started crying because everybody else was crying. So it's, I don't even know how to express it. And I don't think I need to express. I think people see it and feel it and what it means to me. You know. So yes, that's the biggest thing for me. I'm fortunate. I'm very fortunate to have received this gift, but this gift is like, it's not even for me. I'm the vessel, right? The gift is for, you know, yes. So to me, the fact that you pointed that out, that's a huge deal. That means to me that it's coming across, and that's
And
what
it
I
is.
want.
It definitely is. You're right, Jim?
Absolutely. You got so many fans out here too, right? Carl is out there, and he said, you're the
Carl.
closest he ever heard to Olivia Newton-John, because he knew Olivia Newton-John, and I've met her twice, and you really are the closest Olivia that we've ever heard. Carl
Right.
and I.
Thank you.
It's pretty awesome.
Thank you. And Carl found me online before he even knew my actual name, because he went on the page, and when you go on the business page, on the official page, it doesn't say who the person is. It just say, and he was like, he sent me a message on there and said, I don't know who you are. I don't know your name. I just want to tell you, I've worked with Olivia multiple times, and like, and we became, now Carl is my dear friend. But he found me before I had my first real theater show, and he's been encouraging me the whole time. Like, and he has met all of them. He has met, go on his Facebook page, you'll see he has met Whitney Houston, and he met all of them. It doesn't matter who it is, he has met, so he knows, again, it means so much to me, coming from him, coming from you, it means a lot to me always, but there's certain people that have certain experience, and like, it's like, wow, he saw Olivia in the flesh.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
He saw
And of course,
her.
Carl worked
I
for
was not
Westbury.
fixing her.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, she performed in
Good
New York
times.
here quite a few times, and
Yeah,
I know Carl met her at Westbury.
Hi,
Yeah.
Carl.
Yeah.
Hi, Carl.
Carl's the best. We're talking about Carl Limbo, man. He used to work for Westbury Music Fair. He used to hang out with all the stars. He knew them all. I used to go back there a lot of times to meet a lot of the stars, but Carl met everybody who went through there, which is awesome. And yeah, he's a great guy. He listens to the show, and he is one of your biggest fans. I know that more.
Mm-hmm.
And that I am humbled because that dude, like he knows he's been in the industry. He has met and seen the biggest stars live up close, and
Absolutely.
I'm
Absolutely,
still in
yeah.
awe at at the faith, the confidence that he has in me and stuff. Like I'm still in awe, and Carl, I will make you proud. I'll make you proud. And listen, Olivia has a special place in my heart. She was a huge animal advocate as well, a huge animal lover and a huge animal advocate. She was just the sweetest lady. Her personality was like, talk about being authentic, and like, and sweet and like good natured and like real. And like, that's Olivia for you. You know what I mean?
Sure, sure. That's great.
I mean, Dolly too, don't get me wrong. It's funny. There's two blondes that are gorgeous. Both are uber talented. And like, but they're like kind of like the opposite looks, and images. Whereas Dolly, based her whole persona and her whole, look after as she, in her own words, the town tramp. She says that she makes fun of that. She makes fun of her own, big boobs and the gold and the. And Olivia is such a, the next door neighbor, good girl, but and they're both but it's cool how still there's so much overlap and so much synergy, like in their music, in their careers, and their talents. Both actresses, multi-talented. I mean, did you know that Dolly wrote over 5,000 songs?
Wow.
5,000
Wow,
songs.
that's a lot of
So
fun.
you can go on YouTube and search songs that you didn't know that Dolly Parton wrote.
Wow. That's
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Is that
Amazing.
incredible? And then she plays, she's, amazing. And I love what she does to rock songs. Like she takes rock songs and she does her spin on them. Amazing. Amazing. I don't know if you know, for instance, and that's one of the songs that I have on my show. Because I was like, we have to do that show. Again, Jason was like, you got to do this song. He shows me all the coolest songs. But do you know Lay Your Hands on Me by Bon Jovi?
Sure.
So it's a huge rock song. Dolly took it, changed the lyrics a little bit, turned it into this, because he wrote John, like I know John, but he wrote it about people think that Lay Your Hands on Me is a sexual or like a romantic thing, but actually it's not. He wrote it about the connection that he has with the crowd, which is exactly what we just spoke about. Lay Your Hands on Me, the connection that he has actually with the audience, believe it or not. That's what that song's about. But then Dolly took it, and it's a healing term. Lay Your Hands on Me is also a healing term and a spiritual term. And she turned that kick butt rock song, high energy, into a amazing gospel country. And she changed the words just a little bit. And I love doing that song. So, but that's so cool also about Dolly, that, some of the songs, like I'll Sing, I'll Always Love You, that she wrote, but then Whitney covered it. But then I'll sing a song that Dolly didn't write, that Dolly covered. So it's like, there's so much. I mean, I can go on and on, but maybe we'll get to, I know you'll get to come to one of them one of these days. And,
Absolutely.
We will. And I know you have a lot of videos out on YouTube, right? You have a whole video, your own channel there on YouTube. Tell us about that.
So I like to, a lot of times people can't make it to this one or that one. People have a favorite song. People, I like to still be able to share and give the music to people that not necessarily couldn't make one show or another, or things like that. So I'll try to do like little snippets and like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and still connect with people in multiple ways. Listen, a live show can never, even if I put the entire show on YouTube, it still won't be the same experience as when you're there. And the things that are in between. I like to tell little anecdotes either about the song, why was the song written, something about the artist, like little things that I've shared, like even now. Did you know that Dolly wrote 5,000 songs? Things like that. Or did you know that Dolly has a time capsule that will only, nothing can replace the live experience. But if I can share some of it online with people, then I love that.
Of course.
I think any form of sharing music and creating a connection, or giving the music into the world and to people is, to me, is what it's about. So like I do try to have it out there and share it. So
Now, I know your kids come to the show, right? I mean, so who do they most excited for you to perform as? Is it Taylor Swift? Is it Dolly? Or is it Olivia? Who do they? Who
they're
do the
very,
kids like?
it's very funny because like their tastes change really quickly because they're young at this
Mhm.
age. So like, whereas I thought that I was being the cool mom by singing, Taylor
Right.
Swift, that's but. Or like, do you know the movie K-pop Hunters, whatever that is?
I've heard of it. Yeah, I've never
No,
seen it, but
Yeah, so there's like a
never seen
song
it.
that now everybody's talking about that
right,
song. So it's called Golden.
right. Mhm.
Which, funny enough, what's cool about that song? So I learned it, and they're like, "That's what." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? That's like the hardest song." Listen, you should actually listen to the video I have of that, because, like, so one of my friends asked me for it. That they come to, literally, I think they've been to like 95% of my shows. So like, they asked me for the song. I
Mm.
was like, "What is this song?" And I was like, "Really? You want me to learn that? That's a super high song. You think that the Bocelli is hard, and that's a hard song." So I posted that song online, and another singer, actually, I'll give her a shout out because she's also awesome. Michelle from VHS, a great band,
Oh, okay.
She wrote on the video. She
Nice.
was like, "You sang that song? Those high notes are like insane. Like, I wasn't even gonna try that song." So, and that's a song that I thought my boys would love, and they were like, man. But sometimes, like, the songs that I'm like, "Really, you like that song?" Some of the like songs that are older songs, like, then they'll, and all of a sudden, like, so a lot of times I'll have music in the car when I'm driving them around, because at this age we're really,
Mhm.
as a parent, I'm really an Uber driver and chef, and a
Yeah.
maid and stuff.
Right, of course.
So, but
Yeah.
when I'm driving them around, I always have to learn songs. I have to learn a song, or song for Christmas, song for Hanukkah, song. So all of a sudden I'll hear them singing with me. I'm like,
Mhm.
so the, it's very unexpected, very unpredictable what they
Mhm.
like or don't like. But I
Yeah.
will say that no matter what it is, like, they love that I sing. They love that they're like it's nice for me to see, like, how they have, you know learned about. I'm not just their mom. It's a cool thing. I'm
Mhm.
not just their mom.
Right.
They
Absolutely.
I'm also,
Right.
they see me as a person. They see me, and I'll come home and I'll tell them, "Oh my gosh, you guys, this happened when I sang today," and I'm like, I'll share these things with them, and they know, and they love music too, and they both have beautiful voices.
Wow.
Um, yeah, they both. I don't know that they'll ever, because my older son, like, he's a big into sports, and like, that's his passion.
Right.
I root for him.
Wow.
Yeah, like, just how much I love music. Like, that guy will get off the couch from video games to go to bread. That's not a small thing. I mean,
Sure. Sure.
yeah.
Sure.
So, but yeah, they know, they're big, huge of my musical life as well, and that's amazing. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got a request from Brad Siegel, who's out there with Team
Oh,
Siegel. He said, "Can
yeah.
more sing for us?" I don't know. Can you do something a cappella real quick?
But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted. to hopelessly devoted to you. You.
Wow.
Wow. Very, very
Great.
nice. Very nice. Wow. There you go, Brad Siegel.
Yeah.
We should tell
I
me
thought
I'm
he
warmed up. Thanks a lot for that.
That was great. That was great.
Absolutely. So many great people watching you right now, like John Sutter, an
Oh
old
my
friend of
God,
mine.
listen, this
Yeah, I mean,
is
there's
harder sometimes than standing on the stage when you know you're about to sing. You've warmed up. You have your
Sure.
bandmates, or you have your tracks. Singing a cappella is the most naked, vulnerable form of singing out there.
Sure.
I would
Sure.
not ever, ever, never, ever, 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 ever be able to do this.
You just did it so well. That was fantastic.
Yeah, you
Thank you.
did. I mean, it's absolutely
My
unbelievable.
God,
Also,
so
John
proud.
Wagner's out there and Julio Renna. I mean, so many people watching you right now, big fans of yours. More, of course, Carl says he's already proud of you. So,
Yes.
which is
So-
awesome. So, but yeah. So, what keeps you motivated?
Yeah. And
The love that it brings, the happiness that it brings, the reactions. You, Carl, everybody that's out there, everybody that's been coming, people. It's been honestly amazing to see over the last year. Like, for instance, when I have this one woman, she drove from the Catskills to see me sing. 3.5
Wow.
hours she drove to Lindenhurst.
That's amazing.
But in one direction, and then on the way home, it took her 4.5 hours, and
Sure.
she was happy. And she was
That's
happy.
great.
Uh-huh.
It makes me happy to the experiences have been
Yeah,
like
I mean, there's nothing like the reaction from a nice crowd. When you're
Yeah.
performing, you get that standing ovation. I mean, can't beat that, really.
there's nothing like it. Like during the shows, after the shows, people that are like, listen, thank you for singing Olivia, because like now she's gone. People still people still need her. People still want her.
Exactly.
If I can bring anything closest to that, there's so much to it. That's what keeps me going. Like, listen, I've had shows where I had like two people, and I've had shows that I've had hundreds of people, and but what is special to me that those shows that only had 2 people, 12 people, 20 people. People walked up to me and they said, "You sing for us as if you had a whole room full of people,"
Right. Right.
Wow.
and that's what it's about. That's what it's
Mhm.
about. And there's so much with that, and everything that comes with music,
Mm-hmm.
that there's so much to keep me going. This right here, right now.
Yep.
There's so many things about it that music is so special. I say thank you every day. Every day I say thank you that I can sing, and I say thank you that I didn't give up, because I was going to give up because music was too painful, because of my stage fright.
Right.
It was a huge it was this love-hate relationship, and it was like very like, hi. Hi.
Another
There's more
celebrity.
friends coming.
This
Yeah,
is
another
Another
celebrity.
Jojo.
Wow.
This is Jojo.
Wow, this one is beautiful.
Because mommy was going to cry.
They're like the 8 I have outside, right, Tom?
That's right. Who is that one more? What's?
That was Gojo. So
Oh.
that was my younger son's cat. So
Oh, nice.
named him.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow.
yeah, I was only going to have 2, then I ended up with 4, and so each one of us named. Yeah, and it's funny because like the ones that like you don't pick your cat picks you. So you can pretend to pick your cat, but they
Right.
pick you.
Mhm.
So I brought home
Yeah,
4 kittens
exactly.
after my 2 cats that I had for 19 years passed away last summer. And it took a few months,
Wow.
but then I was ready. Yeah, they were my babies. But then I was ready again, and I was only going to get 2, but then there were 4 because they were siblings. And Jason was like, "You can't break them up." So I brought home 4 cats, and there was 4 of us. And I said to my sons, which cat do you like? And so kind of like my sons each picked a cat, and then Jason picked a cat, and I was left with a cat. And they were kittens. We didn't know who's a male, who's a female, but it was, check this out. This is how amazing the connection is with animals. So I ended up with this one cat out of the 4. She's the only female.
Mhm.
And she ended up with me. That's Mia that I showed you. And she picked me.
Huh.
She will only
Wow.
sit on me. She follows me. And then it's funny, Lucky, the first one that I showed you that my older son, my sport guy, picked, that's his cat. He'll sleep with him. It's amazing how they picked each other. Like
Right.
Bay picked Lucky, but Lucky also picked Bay. Olin, my younger son, picked Gojo, this black one that I just held, but Gojo also picked him. He's the only one who'll let him hold him like a baby. You saw he got out of my arms after a couple of minutes. But Olin will walk around with him, and it's like he has a baby in his arms. And then Mia ended up being my cat. And then, okay, so Jason ended up with this beautiful, fluffy black cat, and he named him Batman.
Ah, okay.
Batman. Wow. All right.
Yeah, so Batman is Jason's cat.
Nice.
And then a few, like 2 or 3 months ago, I don't know if you saw on my Facebook, I was walking around Brentwood, and this, oh, come on, Mia. She's eating all the toilet paper. I'm watching her.
Oh.
She's looking, and she's like, that's right. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to show you something. Mia.
Let's go getting a view of the
Mia.
bathroom here.
Yeah, she's
Ah,
eating
there we
this
go.
toilet paper.
Is that cool? Are you
Oh,
being good?
God.
Is that your belly? What are you
They
doing?
love toilet paper.
Cats are
What
amazing.
is this, Mia? What happened here? Did you come on, Mia?
That's great.
Is that cool? Is that
That's
cool?
great. That's great.
She thinks it's great. You think it's great too? Why, Mia? What did it ever do to you? You have all the toys in the world. My God. Yes, this is what happens in this
Yeah.
house.
Absolutely.
what's
That's what cat, it's like cats make everything their domain. So,
They do,
my
yeah.
cat likes the shower curtain. Like she'll tear it
Was
apart.
Was that a nice
she'll
thing to
tear
do?
apart my interview as I'm writing it.
It's their house, right?
Exactly.
lived
It's not my house. It's my cat's house. So more. Tell everybody how your fans can keep in touch with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, because like there's so much constantly adding. Each show is cooler than the next. So please, yes, go to. So there's 2 ways. Both my Facebook pages. Okay, so you always type in www.facebook.com and then / right. So either / Olivia versus Dolly. So Olivia vs Dolly. That's the one page for all the Olivia and Dolly shows.
Mhm.
So Olivia vs Dolly. Then my other page is www.facebook.com / more hits. So it's MOR, no E at the end, just my name, MOR, more, and then hits, HITS. And those
cool.
2 pages will have, because like some of the shows that I only post the shows for the Olivia and Dolly on the Olivia and Dolly page, and then the other ones on my more hits. More hits will have all my other shows, like if I'm in the bar, if I'm in a tavern, if I'm in any of those other, or if I have my share tribute coming up, or if I have all those. So you want to keep up with both. I know I'm a handful. You know what I've been saying recently to people? I say I'm like Liam Neeson. I have a special set of skills. Because like I
Yes,
do.
you do.
I do
You
so much
absolutely
stuff.
do.
Yes, you do. Hey, Moore,
But
what
less
is the
scary. A little less
what-
scary
Yeah.
than him.
what is the date for that Brooklyn show? The one at the Baron de Kalb?
Yes. So that one is February 13th. It's exactly the day before Valentine's Day. And then the next day, I have the theater show in Port Washington in a Landmark.
Now, Jimmy, that
Yeah.
Baron de Kalb is on Emmons Avenue in Brooklyn, in Sheepshead Bay.
So you're gonna be in Sheepshead Bay. So if you need Jimmy Dale to come out and host that show for you, let me
Thank
know.
you. That's the name of the area.
Yeah, there you
What?
go. Say it again.
I remember
Gypsy.
something with head. but-
Yeah, so that's Simmons Avenue. That's in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn, which is
Yeah.
pretty nice. Yeah, so we'll be out to that. We'll try to get out to that.
Absolutely.
Awesome. You know, I have your tickets saved. You know that.
Thank you.
Those
Thank
tickets
you,
are
thank you. I
expensive. They're like
appreciate it so much.
$95. They're like $95 for that
Wow.
show.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's
Wow.
3
So maybe
acts.
Carl will
It's
come out
me-
to that one
it's
too. We're
me
gonna get
as
Carl Limbo
Cher.
to come out to that one.
It's me as Cher. It's Lamar Peters as I think he's doing Elvis and Jerry Lee Hughes and I wrote and one more. And then I think there's another act. So it's a really great show, that one.
Awesome. That's so awesome. Yeah,
It's
I
a-
mean,
it's a good one to
definitely with
catch.
Lamar on the bill. I know it's gonna be a great show. But yeah, I mean, so you have so many fans, and then, of course, they can keep up with you on all those wonderful sites that you just
Come
mentioned.
say hi. Come say hi with Mama.
We have somebody else coming up on the
This is
show.
my,
Hey,
this
how
is my
you doing?
big cat. This is my big cat.
Oh, okay. Hello. How are you?
welcome.
This is Owen, my younger son. How are
Hey,
you?
Owen. How you doing?
How you doing?
Good.
Welcome to the show. This is Celebrity Spotlight. Your mom is the celebrity here tonight. So,
Great.
well, great to have you guys with us. More, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
More,
you.
and please keep in touch with us. And of course, you've got that
Absolutely,
Hanukkah
always.
show is coming up on the 19th. Yeah,
Right.
Thank you
and
for
we're
the
looking
text.
forward to that Hanukkah show too on the 19th as well. So many
Yes.
great shows.
Thank
Keep
you
up
for
with more
having me
on her
again.
social media.
Thank you for having me. It was
Our
so
pleasure.
great
Thank you.
to catch up, and you guys are awesome.
Thank you, more.
I love
Thank
you. I love your
Thank you,
show.
more.
Love you too.
I appreciate it so much, and you're always welcome here. You know that, and we'll see you in Brooklyn. Absolutely, see you in
Yes,
Sheepshead Bay.
yes. Bye.
Thank you. Once again, thanks for joining us.
It was
Yes, I
fun.
appreciate
It was
it.
fun.
Bye,
you.
more.
Thank you.
Take care. We'll talk soon. Right. All right. Great to have more on the show again, right, Tom?
Absolutely.
Always great to have her with us. She's always so fun to talk to, and she's always got so much going on. She's one of the busiest people I know, for sure. I want to thank all these people who are listening to us tonight. Really, Carl Limbo, of course, my good buddy. Brad Siegel's out there. My old friend of mine, John Sutter, was out there. Julio Renna. So many people. Cindy, the producer's out there. Great people listening to the show. That also Angela Capone was out there. And of course, our biggest celebrity listening to us was Danny Stefanetti. She was out there. Please download her song, Christmas in New York City. It's such a fabulous song. It's on iTunes, all the download platforms. Please check that out. Danny Stefanetti. I mean, she's absolutely fabulous and a great singer from California. And anything you got tonight, Tom? You want to share with us?
No, that's it, Jim. Looking forward to the holidays coming up. So I hope everybody enjoys the holidays. I'm not sure if we have anybody else coming up this month.
Yeah, of course. Last week I got to spend some time with Daryl DMC McDaniels. Of course, he's from Run DMC, and of course he has expressed interest in coming on Celebrity Spotlight. So we'll see if we can make that happen. So it'll be great to have him. And of course, he was one of the founding members of Run DMC. A great guy. I got to hang out with him about a week ago. He was great. And also in town, a guy who did the show twice. My good buddy, comedian Bobby Collins was in town. So I got to see him in Long Island. Yeah. So he was at McGuire's in Long Island, in Bohemia. And he was also at Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. Of course, Bobby comes in every Thanksgiving. And he usually does Celebrity Spotlight, when he comes in to do those shows. So I got to hang out with Bobby when he was there at McGuire's. He's such a great guy. And, of course, it was such a funny show. So I just wanted to mention Bobby Collins and of course, Daryl DMC McDaniel from Run DMC. And also, again, please download Danny Stefanetti's song, Christmas in New York City. Great song. It's on iTunes, all the download platforms. And she's absolutely fabulous. And to keep up with more, of course, on her all her sites, her social media pages. She's always got those shows coming out. I hope everybody comes out to Brooklyn, Sheepshead Bay, to check her out. Right, Tom? What was the date of that show again?
That
the
is
date of that show, Tom?
February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. and that's at the
Yeah, for
Barrel
Valentine's Day.
Hotel,
Yeah.
Knights of Columbus on Emmons Avenue in Sheepshead Bay. I believe it's over there by
Yeah.
the.
Okay. And I also wanted.
Mhm.
Yeah, right there on Emmons Avenue. It's right in the middle of the action there, right there in Sheepshead Bay, which is so awesome.
Right. Mhm.
And of course, this is I think the second show I've done since my mom has gone on to bigger and better things in heaven. So
Right.
I just wanted to mention my mom. She used to listen to every show. I know she's listening still on a higher plane.
I think
So,
you're right, Jim.
but,
I'm sure she's smiling and listening. Absolutely.
sure she's smiling, still listening to Celebrity Spotlight, but she's listening with some bigger people up there in heaven.
Yeah.
So anyway,
That's right.
for sure. But anyway, well, I want to thank everybody for listening to Celebrity Spotlight.
Yeah,
We'll be
thank
back
everybody.
again. I'm sure we'll keep you updated on Facebook on the next celebrity coming up. I want to wish everybody a great holiday season. Of course, we got
Absolutely.
Christmas coming up,
Happy
we got
holidays,
Hanukkah coming up,
everybody.
we got New Year's coming up. We got my birthday coming up on the 26th, so excited about that.
An early happy
trying to keep
birthday.
count there.
Great.
Thank you. All right, Tom, and thank you everybody for listening, and we will catch you again in a couple of weeks right here on Celebrity Spotlight.
Good night,
Have
everybody.
a fantastic night. We will talk again. Okay, take care. Bye.